Go watch Chainsaw Man, the movie, now. This movie is a fucking 10 out of 10. Now, I'm not saying this because of all the hype on the internet. No, I've been waiting 6 years for this film. And guess what? The 3-year wait from season 1 feels earned. It has the perfect blend of bringing Fujimoto's drawings to life on the big screen, recreating the dark and moody atmosphere, down to the comedy bits and sporadic lines of the action sequences. Oh, and I'll just say it now, this movie elevates the manga panels to new heights. Hell, I'll even say this film is how the arc should be experienced by everyone. I'm jealous that my first exposure to the story wasn't this film. Now, the Reze Arc is a self-contained storyline in Chainsaw Man, so season 1 isn't that mandatory, but to me, it is. Because you see, season 1 has always felt incomplete. The reason that was because this arc is so fucking good, but it's so self-contained that I understand why it wasn't in season 1. I always told people, if this arc was the ending of season 1, Chainsaw Man will be way more popular than it is now. This arc has so much raw emotion and pretty much sums up all the character development. The fact that this was missing from season 1 really pissed me off. But now seeing this film, I feel like it not being in season 1 was kind of a good thing. Season 1 kind of felt like a trial and error to me. There was so much good about it, but it never really got, the correct vibes, the comedy bits of the manga as in the show. God damn it, I fucking suck. But you see, this movie gets it down to a T. It feels like the manga panel brought to life exactly how I read it all the way back when I was a teenager. Hell, I'll call it one of the greatest anime adaptations ever made. Now, to see this film, you only really need to know 4 things: Denji, Makima, Aki, and Power. So pretty much the first 2 episodes. Now the movie does throw you in raw. No explanation, no nothing. It just assumes you know who the characters are, and if you were there when the anime was airing, you probably already know these characters, as we've been exposed to them for over 3 years now if you count only the anime, and 7 years for the manga. Every character from the main show gets a moment of shine in this film. The fucking fiends just doing their shit. Pochita fucking hitting DDR. God, I just love this film. Now in this movie, Denji and Makima are doing a movie marathon till midnight. Then actually getting to see the films was just amazing. Then the scene of Denji and Reze at the phone booth just made Reze so charming. Also, she was like a barista at I don't know, Starbucks. I was too busy being starstruck like Denji to remember. Oh, and shenanigans ensue. That's all you gotta know what's going on, and it's fucking fantastic. Denji is just starstruck between these 2 beautiful women that he just cannot choose. Now, if you're not liking the slow romance in the first half of the film, that's okay, because in the second half, this movie doesn't hold any punches. But I really love the ending of the first half of the film, so I'm gonna talk about it. The school has to be one of my favorite set pieces of the film. Everything is playing off of how Denji just can't comprehend the situation he's in. From never going to school and asking even Pochita for advice, to the imagery of the pool and the roof. And starting from the school, the film really lets you know why it is rated R. There is so much that is being shown. I was in shock. Now, there is one problem with the film: the international censorship. You see, the pool sequence is one of the most important parts of the Reze Arc. It is the emotional climax near the end of the film, but it has been almost completely cut. I just cannot imagine watching this movie with that scene cut. That is like absolutely insane. But, you can always read the manga. Also, the original content in this film is amazing. It is something you have to see for yourself. Words cannot do it justice. I say starting from the school, the sound design just gets so much better. The fucking soundtrack is elevated. Like, just listen to this shit. Hearing that in IMAX screens was mind-blowing. Do not wait for this movie to go on streaming. After you see this film, you will forever regret it. You need to see this in the biggest theater. And another reason for that is because the second half of this film has the greatest action sequence I have ever seen, running at almost, I think, an hour long. The second half is fucking nuts. Now, don't worry, every clip and scene I've been showing so far is from the trailers, so you can still see some of these sequences raw. Denji facing the bomb and Typhoon Devil is fucking insane. I love that the animators use his fucking Nene baby ass as an excuse to go all out on the animation, with constant destruction haven't seen since the Sukuna versus Maharaga fight. That's not glaze, by the way, that's like maximum glaze. The use of the powers in the Bomb Devil is so vast and unique, they truly made both of them unpredictable. Paired with Denji's unique strategies and unhinged manner, these fights could never happen in another series this way. The second half was so electrifying. Aki's emotional climax to the crowds in my fucking audience cheering for everyone making a cameo. Fucking MCU ass. Along with all the hopeless destruction in the background showing me Mappa finally clicked with Fujimoto's style of writing. I mean, look at the screen. This movie looks incredible. And it put a big smile on my face seeing everyone in horror at the ending of this film. In conclusion, they put Power's ass all up in the screen. 10 out of 10.